Hello, welcome to episode 1 of our Northumbria run. My name is Martin, this is StratChat, and we are having a go as Northumbria in the year 867, sometimes considered to be at least one of the more challenging starts in Crusader Kings 3 at the moment. The reason for that, although it looks like we have a nice substantial chunky dual duchy realm over here, we're at war with two very, very dangerous opponents. Ivor the Boneless, and he is trying to invade this bit here, which is Lothian, that duchy, and of course Jarl Halfdan, who's after Northumberland, which is this big chunk of northern England here. The fact is, we almost certainly can't defeat both. Probably can't defeat either. But I have got a couple of rules. The first is there are no restarts. Obviously, this is videoed and I'm going to edit it, so you just have to take my word for it, really. But we're not going to keep rolling it until we get the start that we want. We've started it, and this is the game that we're going to play. I haven't even had a look at it yet. I don't really know. I don't know what lifestyle I've got. I don't know if my stats are good. I don't know what military I've got. We'll play it whatever we end up with, whatever we rolled. So that's the first rule. The second rule is that I'm only having to survive. So even if I white piece both of them, that's a win. You know, I've got my land intact, that's a win. If I am able to white piece one and surrender to the other, that's a win as well. And I carry on with just one of these duchies, that's okay. But actually what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to white piece Ivor the Boneless, who I think I can white piece him quite quickly. So I'm hoping to white piece him, which saves me from an early loss, because I'm going to be left with Lothian, aren't I, whatever happens. And then I'm going to try to fight for Northumberland. Try to fight, maybe getting some allies or whatever, and see if I can fight against this enormous army. But if I can't, I should just surrender, and I shall lose Northumberland, at which point I'll make some decisions about where I'm going from there. I mean, obviously, I want to be getting Northumberland back, and ultimately, I want to be conquering. Ultimately, I want to conquer all of Britannia. But with that said, let's shrink my head and have a look at some of the detail. First thing to notice is I am Catholic, so that makes me popular among many people in the vicinity, especially as I'm fighting a war against these pagans. I suppose there's a possibility that the Pope will send me money. I don't have 250, and at 0.1 a month, it's going to be a while until I do, and I certainly can't afford to be going on pilgrimages and things. But he doesn't like me. In part, it's to do with his opinion. Well, I can improve that. I also have sinful traits, and I can't improve that very easily anyway. Okay, so I think we can pretty much ignore that and forget about that, the significance of that. We have Saxon elective. Not sure how that's going to be immediately of any use to us, though it might be if we survive. We have herds. We have Huskulls, and indeed Huskulls we have. And that's good news, because they're good troops. We've got a rowdy, warlike kind of culture. This is not going to be immediately of any use to us, because we're not going to be building guild line of buildings right now, because we're in a war for survival right now. Petty King Alfred of Wessex has got us on city planning, and that's going to be 54 years before we get that. So I can't see how the culture is going to make a massive difference here. Right, let's have a look at my traits. Okay, I'm an intricate weaver, so tier 3 education trait. Now the thing is, I'm going to have to be making a lot of use of this, I think. A lot of use of the intrigue aspects of the game, which is interesting, because I don't normally do that. I'm 43 years old, so I'm probably looking at maybe 20 years of life if the Vikings don't kill me. I'm a torturer, which I think is very useful. All my traits are actually disastrously poor, except intrigue, which is excellent. Okay, so we really need to be thinking about that. Let's have a look at what we have, what perks we have. Oh, These would be really, really interesting to explore because I've never really spent that much time in this tree. But I think I need to be over here. Okay, so we're going to go for Skullduggery Focus. This is going to give us even better intrigue and agent acceptance, which is really powerful. And we're going to reset our perks because this tree is so powerful. We'll have a little bit of a chat about it. Let me just unlock them and we'll have a little bit of a chat about them. Okay, so the first thing is you have something really useful, Kidnapper, which I can't use really at the moment because you can't use it against somebody that you are at war with, which is a shame. Because if you could kidnap the leader of the people that you're at war with, if I could kidnap Ivor the Boneless, I could win the war. But I'm already at war with them. But I might be able to use it perhaps after I lose, perhaps if I have to surrender to Halfdan, maybe I can wage some wars and kidnap him and get some of those things back. Find secrets is much quicker, 25% faster. That's really, really good because it means you can use that with truth is relative. So truth and relative and digging for dirt, we can basically get hooks on people. We can find out secrets in people's courts, and that's going to get us some cheap agents that we can use to kidnap or murder, etc. This speeds up our murders. That's just defensive. That's defensive. Success chance is better. And this is really important. Twice schemed. So we're now able to do 2 schemes at the same time. And this one is schemer really, I think, just makes us better. It increases our intrigue. Yeah. And hostile scheme power improves as well. So we're a bit stressed because of the reset, but we should actually be really, really good at schemes. Let's look at our actual realm. So I think I am the Duke of Northumbria. Yeah, everything else is a county title. So it's a little bit annoying that I'm the Duke of Northumbria, not the Duke of Lothian, because I'm almost certainly going to lose all of Northumbria. My capital is in Northumbria. I'm almost certainly going to be losing that. I can't currently change my capital anyway because I'm at war. Over my limit. Is there anything I can do? I might be able to get it up to 4. What's she like? I've got quite a good queen. I mean, certainly that would get us to 4. That doesn't seem particularly bad. How good is she at scheming? Not particularly. So I'm not missing much by taking her out of away from scheming. If I survive, I suppose becoming a vassal of Scotland might not be a terrible idea. Right, I think we need to station these now, because once the Vikings are in these territories, we won't be able to. So this gives us +8. It's nice, isn't it? It's actually quite a good stationing there. Looks like 2.5 is the best that we can do here. So let's put it over there. Question is, do we increase the size of these at all? It will cost 115. That's a lot of my money. Okay, so Lanarkshire is in Lothian. I want to keep that. Annandale is in Strathclyde. I'm quite tempted to give that away. Okay. Right, we've got rid of that one. So that's brought us down to 5. And then I guess the next thing we need to do, I mean, we've already got our vassals down here. What about Kelso? I can't give this up because it's my capital, and I can't move it to Edinburgh, for example, because we're at war. And this is providing no taxes. Are they all providing no taxes? I mean, 1.91, 0 at Dunbar. I've been to the castle at Dunbar. Kelso and Lanark. Okay, let's give Lanark away. Just trying to think if there's any other way that I can maintain my... I mean, I'm getting very little benefit from it. Let's give it away. Now, Can I get any alliances? So I have got 2 children. My daughter is married to Snake Eye, who hates me. So he's not going to accept an alliance. Right, so there's no one that's going to come and join us here. I think I've also got a brother. Sorry, a son. Do I have a brother? That would be no. My brother's dead, but my son. I mean, could he divorce this lady? Right, so that's not going to get accepted. We could, of course, murder her. What would be the chance? 79%. What about murdering my own wife, or even just divorcing her? That's perhaps a little bit less dramatic. 95% I could murder my own wife. Right, we can do 2. We can do 2. So let's try to murder both of them. I don't want to spend my money on troops because it's a possibility I'll need it for these schemes. Now I need to be longer term. I want something against this chap. Yeah, where does he live? Okay, if I kill him, does he lose the 5,000 special soldiers? I don't think he does. And this is a very, very small kingdom, so I think Siegfried will probably inherit everything. Yeah, Siegfried. Okay, not everything. So it actually will make Siegfried a little bit weaker if I can murder. So he'll lose 2 counties. The problem I've got is I don't think that with Halfdan, I don't think he loses his special troops when he dies. I think he'll pass them on to his primary heir. But he will lose a couple of counties. But they'll be, you know, that person will be his vassal. Right, let's look at my court. I mean, the key thing that I'm missing here is a decent soldier, isn't it? So let's see if I can find myself a decent soldier. Well, actually, let's look at unmarried men first. Obviously, he can't marry, but Girth can. Can he get me a decent spy master? Elthswith. Well, it's a lot better than Earl Oswine. In fact, there's another one here who's only 18 years old. They think the same of me. This one is zealous, deceitful, greedy. I think I'm going to go for her. So she's going to come to my court and she's going to be my new spy master. Right, that's all the men that I have available for marriage. Women, fingers crossed. I haven't got a single one. Juice. All right, let's go for... I think we have to have a court physician. And this is the obvious person for the job, although he won't be very good at it. He's the only person I've got for it. Make him like me a little bit more, which might not be a bad thing. It's actually very, very marginally improved my money situation. We could do with an additional knight. It's interesting, this one improves army toughness. Okay, I'm going to come back to these. But it's certainly a possibility. We certainly need to be trying to get another knight somehow. I mean, how good is he? 18. My knights are like 19. He'd be my second best knight. Okay. Oh, 65. Okay, we'll take him. So this is interesting. So this would reduce archer maintenance cost and really increase archer damage. Blade Master. Army toughness. Well, let's go for that one. Alright, he's not serving as a knight. Okay. Force. Create accolade. That's going to cost me 100 prestige. And if we go back to our knights, we just have him allow. He will be serving as a knight. Okay. So actually, these guys have just become a little bit better. I don't think I've got time to build them up, unfortunately. Because I think as soon as I press go, these guys here are going to overrun my territory. And once they're actually besieging castles and things, I won't be able to raise troops in them. So I've got to raise my troops really before they enter my territory. Is that really all you've got to do? Yeah. Okay, right, this is the capital of Iver, and that's where we're going to be going. All pretty much regardless of anything else that happens to our realm. We're going to abandon our realm and charge off there and try and siege that down. Hopefully, Iver's army is going to go to East Anglia. That's the hope anyway. Okay, right, I'm going to put it on slow. Feel like I haven't done something right. Here they come. Alright, okay, of all the buffoonery I have ever seen in Earl Sexfrid's inane efforts to improve our relations with my neighbours, I don't think this is going to matter too much. My good-for-nothing chancellor is officially acknowledged. Okay, whatever. Okay, Lancashire. Okay, well, let's just have a look, because I did actually sort of forget to sort these guys out. Yes, 15, that's good. We'll put you on that. Spy Master. Well, we'll wait because I think there's somebody coming. 15 isn't bad, is it? Okay, that's not bad. Chancellor, so he's the best I've got. So we'll leave him on. I think we'll just leave him on. Actually, let's put him on foreign affairs because it might improve our chance of getting some alliances a tiny bit. Obviously, religious relations, and I can't see any reason for having him on anything except collecting taxes. Extra taxes would be absolutely amazing. So at the moment, right, we need him on supporting the schemes, and just that on its own should make these very, very likely to actually happen. Yeah. Okay. How long? 12 months. Okay. Right. Let's watch this horror show unfold. Now, every time they don't come, I'm getting longer. Accept your marriage proposal. Excellent. Right, so I think that's my better spy master. Yes. Okay. Right, that's great news. Now, that should improve. She's already on 95, and they're on 91 now. So I might get 2 alliances. Here comes White. Oh, do you know? Yeah, look, they're staying too close together. I can't fight 5,000 troops with 1,272. Is this my domain? No. Okay. So the numbers that I can now raise has just gone down because they came into this territory. He's on his way into there. They'll be there in 11 days. Okay, I don't think I can risk this. Okay, I think I'm just going to raise everybody. Raise all here. Is that really the best commander I can get? Ugh. Oh, no. Oh, nice. And I should be swaying him, shouldn't I? Because he can't stand me. I doubt he's going to last very long, though. Okay. Okay. Right, where is... Okay, they're over here. Okay, so we are going here. Money is already going down, which is interesting. This is going to get sieged down, but it's not directly controlled by me. It's controlled by one of my vassals, but it is going to contribute to the war score. Bernica is on. This is at Bebenberg is actually my capital. Obviously, that's on its way down as well. Where are these guys going? I'm very, very unhappy about he's disappeared. I'm very, very unhappy about these guys disappearing to the north. I hope they're not coming back by boat. My spy master approaches me with a wicked grin. My lord, this pouch contains a powder most nefarious. If sprinkled on top of something, say a gift for the queen, it leaves no trace, but it will afflict whoever touches it with weakness and ill humours. It will cost me 20, and it will give me the queen not feeling well, which is a severe health penalty. No, I've got a 95% chance of killing her, so let's stick with it. I hate how this looks like I'm winning these wars, but this is not a situation which is going to last for very long. See, as they're spread out, like I could fight these guys, potentially, but as soon as I try to, these guys will move in. Oh, so I have just missed this huge army. Just got to hope they don't come back. Westmoreland is under siege, Dunholm and Bebenberg, and they're going to start falling soon. Where is Ivor going? I probably should have left it just a little bit longer for their forces to go in a different... Okay, they're going towards my lands. Okay. Well, I'm on 5% with victory now. Such an illusion, though. Right, okay, so we are now sieging down this. This will fall in 8 months. This will fall in 9 months. So that might fall before that falls. But these are falling quite soon. 6 months, I'm guessing. Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, 4 months. Siege down his capital. Ivor's capital. Who the hell is that? Oh, that's Bjorn Ironside. I didn't know he was involved in this war. Oh, yep, he is. He's only got 1,750 troops, though. Ivor the Boneless is involved in 2 wars. He's also against East Anglia. And Halfdan is only in a war against me. I think he's going to be the bigger challenge of the 2. And he's reinforcing here. Where are these guys going? Okay. Into Scotland. Right, so Dunholm is about to fall. And I can only assume that once Dunholm falls, I'm going to fall into negative war score against Halfdan. Yeah, Lancashire. Yeah, it's under siege. Up to 9% now. Will I get to 10 before Dunholm falls? Ah. My scheme to see my daughter-in-law dead has been discovered. Now everyone knows my plan to kill Bergfleet. My servants now whisper that I have to resort to underhandedness to rule even my own home. So I can say this is all a big misunderstanding. I lose a lot of prestige. And it ends my scheme. I think we just have to press on, don't you? Don't I? Dread might be quite useful. Okay, right. So Dunholm fell just before I got to 10%. So now we're in negative territory. This is horrific. These are substantial. Like I can't fight this, even this bit of an army. Like I might be able to fight these guys. But I think if I approach them, then other guys would move in on me presumably. But I can't fight that. I can't fight that. I think it's sort of 2,500 in every kind of group. But I'm on 10% against Ivor. Oh, this could be very significant. So we've got the first army of East Sussex coming up this far. I mean, if they just hit a few guys, that might be quite nice. And there's more here. We've got the first army of Huntingdonshire. The problem is I don't see how 1,800 troops can really help me. Oh, look, they've abandoned the siege of Bebbanburg. That does help me. That does help me because it means that'll reset. So if they want to take Bebbanburg, they're going to have to reset the siege. There's a little battle going on down there. It looks like our allies are going to lose it. These guys are in trouble, but they have distracted our foe. Yeah, look, Bebbanburg has not fallen. That is significant. Are they going to get involved in some sort of a battle? I mean, we're winning there. Our allies are... Oh no, our allies are losing that one. Is he going to catch somebody? I think he's going to get caught. So surprised to see the allies. I think that the norm is they don't come. Right, we really need you to win this, guys. I can't see how you can, but we need you to. Yeah, you're losing that. But look, everybody's piling in. And because everybody's piling in, all of the sieges have been lifted. That's nice. We're going to lose the siege here to Ivor, but that doesn't matter because if we can take his castle, I think we can wipe his capital. I think we can white peace him. Yeah, battle's over. Wish I could see the actual results of that battle in terms of how many people have been killed. Yeah, I mean, I'm accepting that people might know it was me. Point is, both murders are on 95% now. Got a long way to go to sway my my commander who still hates me. Minus 100. Right, these guys are all coming back. Now, presumably, they're going to restart these sieges. But they're now way behind where they would have been. And I'm about to get some allies with a little bit of luck. Right, I've lost my siege, the siege of Lanarkshire to Iver. Now, West Warland is under siege. Okay, an audacious insult. Okay, so this is me, and this is Jarl Iver the Boneless. Okay, I was nonchalantly going about my business when Jarl Iver came up to me and insulted me straight to my face. Uninterested, feed, and your presence makes me weep. Now, I want to be careful what I do here. I respond to this defamation with a slew of my own insults. I lose some prestige. Jarl Iver will like me less. Or, oh, interesting, that lying wretch will answer to me in a duel. All right. So 24% humiliating defeat, 35% narrow defeat. That's not looking to be in my... I mean, as much as it would be nice to have a triumphant victory, I don't think it's likely to happen. Or I do the right thing and turn the other cheek. I gain some prestige. Jarl Iver the Bonus likes me less, but he's going to like me less anyway. So there's such a high chance that I'm going to gain the trait Wounded. Yeah, I don't think I can risk that. I think I've got to do this one. Which is ridiculous, because 50 piety is not going to be of any use to me. But I can afford the prestige, so let's just do it. Why is his army ignoring me? Okay, Lothian is under siege, but I don't think that siege is going to be... It's going to take a while, and this one's nearly finished. Okay. Right, interestingly, I have his son. Now that's put me... So my idea was to white peace now, okay? And I can white peace to let his son go. But then on 84%, I'm tempted to try to win. But what would I need to do to win it? I got plus 34 on castles. I guess if I took my castle back or beat him in a battle... I've got so much because I've got... It's because I've got his son. But without him, I'd still be able to white peace him, I think. Okay, how much... What can I get for the son? 100. 25. So I've got 150 gold here. Can he afford all of them? Easily. All right. Alright, so that's 150 gold I've just got. Okay, right, I can white peace him because I've got him over 30% or whatever it is. So we white peace him. So we've just got 200 gold out of that conflict. My troops are on their way home. Okay, hang on, have I? Okay, still considering. Okay. Okay, so she's dead. Okay, right. We've got the white peace we wanted. So we gained 200 gold out of the conflict, and we've got white peace, and we've got this back. Albeit that it's being raided at the moment. I got no chance of getting in there before that raid is over. Can't see how I can defeat these guys. Right, so my wife is going to hopefully die shortly. Let's have a look at my son. Can we get a decent alliance? Tuscany's a long way away, isn't it? Spain is nearer. 1,000. 1,200. Is that really the best we can do? What if we offer a grand wedding? Where's Asturias? Oh, of course, right, Spain. I'm very, very tempted. I mean, what's she like? Well, we can always murder her later, can't we? Right, so that's gone. I think it's going to be a mistake to fight these raiders. If I went to fight these, if I could fight these, as soon as I went anywhere near them, these would break the siege and come to fight, to join in. That's the problem I've got. Be better off trying to retake Dunelm. I mean, this is what I want, really, isn't it? The capital. See, my slight worry is that what I'm doing here is I'm putting everything I've got into trying to win this war, or at least wipe peace. The war against Jarl Halfdan, and I think what I could do is just accept defeat now, and I would have survived. No, I don't want to fight these guys, but I do want to give it a little bit of a try to see if I can. Right, can I have the wedding? Can I invite them yet? I can call on my ally. Okay, right, so my ally is on its way. Right, so we have an ally. And my wife? My wife is pregnant. Okay, I'm stuck here because I don't want to fight. Have I hit the wrong thing? I think I've hit the wrong thing, haven't I? And not murdered my wife. It just shows you should read things carefully. Right, I'm not trying to murder anyone at the moment. So let's try and murder this chap. 95%, that's pretty good. Abduct 5%. It's minus 200 because we're at war. I don't believe that murdering will stop the war. But we've got a very, very good chance of murdering him. I can't believe I've just mucked that up so badly. Okay, I've got factions being formed, which isn't the best of news. Right, that's about to be successfully raided. Okay, so I lose 15. We get messenger pigeon. Increases the chance of success. I mean, we're already on 95%. 30% he dismisses it. Waste of the money. I can do it myself. 25% secrecy. Just say it's too risky. I might need every penny. Kind of interest. Can I get mercenaries? With 250, I certainly can afford mercenaries. All the way up to there, but I need to leave some money spare. Everybody's raiding my lands. I think I'm going to have a battle though. Gosh, it's not easy. Not an easy battle. That's something to bear in mind. That I can't fight these huge armies. Okay. Okay, well, we got a victory, albeit only against raiders. Gave me some money. I'm not doing too badly in terms of money. Right, let's see if I can take Dunmo, or whatever it's called, back. Dunolm. Right, these guys looks like they're running away. But I'm taking it back. Where are these guys going? I'm pretty confident they're coming for me. They are quite low on supply. What kind of an army have they got? 95 Pascals, 100. There's a lot of men-at-arms there. We've got a little bit of protection. If they're coming from, they have to go through one of these. Okay. Right, I think they're coming. So what if I hire mercenaries? Well, it's like 700 men. I kind of want to go up to here, but I can't really afford that. I mean, just 750. I've got two knights, 750 soldiers, 300 or so of which will be bowmen. It'll give me a fighting chance. Okay. So what I'm tempted to do is put my raise some mercenaries here, just the cheapest ones, higher, and then I might be able to win this battle. If I win the battle and I take the castle, I'll actually probably be in positive territory. Thing is, there's more troops coming for me. Okay. Right, do I have an ally? Okay, so the Siege of Kendal is lost. All these guys are suddenly free. Can I beat them before they get reinforced? Maybe. Okay, win, quick and decisively. No, it's not looking good. I am going to win, but then these guys are going to come in and they're going to make it. The timing's just not right. Yeah, right, we're losing now. Any sign of allies? Yeah, these Sussex, these guys are a long way away. I don't think Asturias, there's any real hope that they're coming. Yeah, there they are, going in the wrong direction. I mean, it's very likely he's involved in some sort of... he's got another war, hasn't he? What did I do wrong? My wife didn't die, so I'd be interested to watch the video back. So I'm literally thinking now, because this battle is going to get lost, I'm literally thinking now, the best thing I can do is get out of this. Well, one thing I'm thinking about doing is actually just surrendering now, but I'm also hoping I can escape without losing too many troops. Okay, I've escaped. So I've been defeated, but I only lost 282 troops. They lost more than me. War score only -2, which isn't too bad. Okay, so as a local celebration of the North Riding, the home of the Jarl is struggling with money. If it is held, it would draw a lot of people, both high and low, to the area. Perfect opportunity for infiltration. So for 50 gold, the murder scheme can get local infiltrators. But my understanding is I'm already on 95. No, it's a waste of money. So, okay. While I'm doing this, let's have a go. As I can do all these murders. What about abduct? 20%? That's not terrible, is it? I mean, let's just try murdering him. But, so I think retreating from the battle was obviously the right thing to do. But I am now being chased by a huge and dangerous army. And there's nothing I can do. I'm getting away. Okay, Jarl Halfdan has formed a new alliance. Good for you, Jarl Halfdan. Okay, so what's our strength like? Why aren't we gaining troops a month? It'd be nice to catch that little group. I mean, we're on 95 anyway. No, it's fine. He's going to die. Free. Hang on. Right, my daughter. So this is born of a queen. A duchess, anyway. So I am going to name her Elira. And I'm going to try and so work things that Elira ends up being the queen. Or the duchess. Right, educator myself. Right, who's just joined this war? I think we might be very close to having to just accept that we can't win this. I'm still can't think if my ally would only come, I've got a half chance because you know they are running out of supplies up there. Oh no, they're not. They're quite well supplied. There's people joining this invasion the whole time. Yeah, we've got another person join. He's just going to get me chasing away, isn't he? So 5 months. Can we take it back? What I really want to do is take it back and all these to leave their sieges after I take it, to come and get it back. Well, that one might fall first. The other thing is I go for that. I mean, that's what I did with Ivor the Boneless, wasn't it? And it worked. I mean, look, this is the English. If only they'd come up. If they could win the war against Ivor, maybe they'd come up. Even fighting these guys would give me like a much-needed victory. To the abhorrent petty king. Oh, I know that your Berg fleet's a real killer. Who is this? Oh, Jarl Halfdan. Gets a weak hook on me. No, decline. Share away. I had my reasons. Oh, is an agent removed from the scheme, though? Oh, 99. Okay, so we're a little bit of trouble here. These are just purely revenge killings. They won't help me in any way, but it'll make me feel a lot better if I can kill the two Jarls. Okay, let's see if he dies. Okay. Okay, so he is dead. I think that might lose him some allies. No, okay, they're just as strong as they were. He still has the special soldiers plus mercenaries that they've bought. Let's see if I can get a hook. Start thinking ahead. Fabricate a hook on the King of Scotland. 90%. That feels useful. Okay, Halfdan is dead. I've got my revenge, but he is about to win this war, I suspect. They are actually coming down, though. I'm actually succeeding in distracting them. My son's been taken prisoner. That puts him on 100%. Why wasn't my son here besieging this castle with me? So I presume I'm about to get this victory declared. Right, okay. Okay. So I've lost it all. Well, I've lost all of sort of Northumbria. But I haven't lost this. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see how I come back from there. The thing is, I can't attack this guy. I can only take a county at a time. It's going to be a long time till I get my my kingdom back. But I've survived the two wars. I suspect I'm going to get a hook on King Kosantin II. I'm probably going to dip out of this at some point and head into stewardship. Golden obligations, for example, would be really, really useful. I might be able to use the hook for something even more sneaky. So it now becomes a much, much more normal game, albeit with quite a weak start. I mean, I guess it would be nice to be the Duke of Lothian. I don't have a Casus Belli on him, but maybe I can become the Duke of Strathclyde as well at some point. Maybe I can join the Scottish. All things to be decided. And I have another child on the way. No. Do you know what? I'm so glad I didn't murder my wife, because she bore me Elira, my daughter, who currently is in prison with Jarl Halfdan's son, Siegfried. Hopefully she'll get restored to us at some point. And I guess we'll stop there. But what a fascinating start. I really, really thought maybe if I don't think I did a perfect job with alliances. I think if I had, instead of picking the Spanish who were already involved in a war, if I'd picked somebody of that kind of strength and they'd come along at just the right time, and it would have had to be just the right time, which was basically when I raised those mercenaries, was able to go toe-to-toe with a modest Viking army. If they'd arrived at the same time, been reinforcing me as the Vikings were being reinforced, I might have won that battle. And if I'd won that battle, it could have been that the war swung my way, because they hadn't taken all of those Northumbrian castles yet. I could possibly take Dunnet back, put us into positive territory. I'm still not quite sure that I could have won it. But also, had I succeeded in murdering my wife instead of misclicking, even though, as I say, I'm happy that I didn't, then I could have had another alliance. and maybe that could have made the difference. The other thing that I didn't do, and perhaps I should have done, was as people were joining Halfdan in alliances, that was obviously because of marriages, I probably should have been murdering the people that were making those marriages happen. So I could perhaps have whittled away at his, diplomatically at his alliances. But I didn't do that, and I've survived. I'm alive. I have a kingdom. I have a succession. And I kind of almost thinking of it that I'm sort of starting from now when we go into episode 2 on Friday. I've got no idea what the goals of this playthrough are. I do have a character that's sneaky, and for that reason I might try to do a few sneaky things. For example, succeed with murder intent while on a hunt gives you is an achievement. It might be one that might be it might be worth trying to do. Succeed with murder intent while on a hunt is an achievement. It's one I don't have. I've got reasonably good intrigue, so that might be something that I could go for. I've never really explored on StratChat the intrigue capabilities, so I think it might be worth doing that. And the more I think about it, the more I think actually I probably need to swear fealty to this chap. I might even be able to get low. Yeah, I can get low feudal obligations, which feels like a good idea. Has he got children? He has a son. What if that son married my daughter? Okay, I can't at the moment, possibly because my daughter is in prison. Yeah, I can't arrange her marriage at the moment, but at some point she's probably going to come out, isn't she? Only 25, so I can afford to get her back. Elira, am I going to spend 25 gold to get you back, or am I just going to let you wallow in prison for a little while? You're going to have to wait till Friday to find out. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.